much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I think मेरे सिस्टम में एक बग आ गया है. लेकिन जो लेडी मेरे साथ बैठी है ना, उनका जो बिजनेस बग है बहुत सॉलिड है. Let's speak to the wood lady, Dharini. Hi, Dharini.
Hello, hello.
Please introduce yourself.
So I am Dharini and I am a woodworker, which means I can make products out of wood, whether they are furniture pieces or decor items. So anything in your house that you want made, I customize for you.
With new wood or used wood?
So there is a lot of new wood variety as well, but my favorite is the reclaimed teak. This is one example of that.
I know. आप मेरे को ये बता रहे थे तो ये ऑफिस
This is a
डेस्कटॉप के
desk
लिए.
organizer. And इसका जो grain है ना, it's just beautiful. इसमें मैं कुछ भी बना दूँ, अमीबा शेप भी बना दूँ ना, आप बोलोगे वाव, लकड़ा ही इतना खूबसूरत है.
अच्छा, पर आप बोल रहे थे कि ये रिसाइकल्ड स्टीक है.
Yes,
तो मतलब
recycled
रिसाइकल मतलब ये पहले कहाँ पे यूज हो चुका है?
So for example, ये शायद पुराने मकानों में था, वो जब भी for whatever reason निकालना पड़ा तो उसका दरवाजा, उसका झूला.
हाँ.
So उसमें से जो वेंडर्स होते हैं वो सोर्स करते हैं और मैं उनसे खरीद के फिर आइटम्स बनाती हूँ.
तो ये कौन लोग होते हैं जो आपको बेचते हैं ये वुड?
So there जो regular wood suppliers रहते हैं, they have oak, they have walnut, they have other wood pine etc.
Right.
But reclaimed teak vendors are only
अलग
reclaimed teak
होते हैं.
vendors.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, very interesting.
So
I'm very curious. See, we are from this channel called Bug, Bharat Udyog Gaurav. So I always want to know कि ये जो business का bug था वो कहाँ से आया? Are you first generation in this business?
Yes, I am.
या आपने start किया है?
Yes.
Okay, और आपके business का नाम क्या है?
the treasure chest.
The treasure chest. Very interesting. तो आपके अंदर ये business का कीड़ा कहाँ से आया?
That's a very valid question. I don't think I have a straight answer for it, but I think किधर न किधर वो genes में मेरे था, because I always seen dad being the handy person in the family. But that time it was being handy, like fixing things.
हाँ, business नहीं था.
Yeah, my aunts are also अच्छा ये वाले carpenter को बुला के ये वाला design ना ऐसी तरीके से करना है. So I've grown up seeing that somewhere it was there. Yeah. But my career, I was a writer. I've been a writer for 16 years in an ad agency, mostly Ogilvy. They've really molded me into a good writer.
Really?
Thinker, yeah.
Really? I've been in JWT as a writer.
Small boys.
I know. Great. Okay.
So yeah, but
और फिर आप वहाँ से यहाँ, मैं वहाँ से यहाँ.
Yeah, it's strange, where you're supposed to be. I guess you just eventually
वो
all
पहुँच ही
roads
जाते
lead
हैं.
to it.
Right. तो आप story बताइए.
Yeah, so then somehow I got into the
Advertising का bug मर गया?
नहीं, अभी भी है.
अभी भी है.
But I use it differently.
Correct.
So now I use
अपने
it to
brand के
promote
लिए
my
use.
brand.
Yes. मैं अपने क्रिएटर्स खुद बनाती हूँ.
Yeah, that
क्योंकि
makes sense,
मुझे
doesn't
लिखना
it?
आता है, मुझे विजुअल आर्ट आता है थोड़ा बहुत.
Use your experience,
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. No, totally agree with that.
Yeah.
So I can't really pinpoint the change in my life, but I will tell you it was a very slow progression. I spent years trying to understand कि it's not just furniture का design देख के मुझे खुशी नहीं होती है, या सिर्फ वो furniture ready-made नया सा खरीद के खुशी नहीं होती है. It's about the touch and feel of the wood. It's about the way, the rawness that I get in my workshop. Then when I smoothen the whole thing, I give it a shape, and then it just turns out into something else. The before after is what really excited me.
Yeah.
जब ultimately मुझे वो पता चली ना,
Yeah.
then I went mad. Online I did a lot of studying. Terminology from an advertising background to a woodworking background, very different.
Yeah.
So I did a little course, small course in Bombay to understand that it's not a fad,
Correct.
I mean business.
हाँ.
After that, I invested in myself and I did a course in US.
अच्छा.
JD
On what?
On woodworking. So
Woodworking पे
yes,
course है.
yes. And it's practical courses. There's no point in only theory.
Correct.
Wood का खुद का दिमाग रहता है, खुद का
Correct.
body रहता है,
Correct.
moisture पे depend रहता है. So there I learned how to use machines, big, small power tools, big machines, everything to get wood to do what you want.
अपने हाथ से चीजें बनाने.
yes.
Oh my God. वो मजा अलग ही लेवल का
Yes.
मजा होगा.
I still have the videos. I go through the training again and again. Of course, there's a lot of videos I follow online because there are a lot of techniques to do.
Correct.
And every day is a new learning. It's like a different writing की तरह
Yeah,
यार.
of
हर
course.
brand का अलग एक
Of course.
requirement होती
Yeah.
है. Same चीज. Every project you're
और
learning
फैमिली का
something.
सपोर्ट मिला, बग चैलेंजेस नहीं थे.
So you won't believe it. Early on in the first year, I actually cut my fingers on the table saw.
Yeah.
And I thought, मेरा वाट है. Like I don't know what is going
I
to
know.
happen. But it's so amazing. Like the family, not one person told me to
Stop.
get back to my senses and go back to a safer job or anything. They just said, be a
इसको
little more
करना है.
safe in your workshop.
Wow.
So I was like, that's something else. Plus Instagram, there were so many people that came forward with their stories. ये stupidity सबसे होती है. मशीन का fault नहीं था, मेरा fault था. मशीन सिर्फ काटने का काम कर रही थी. लकड़ा था, लकड़ा काट दिया. उंगली थी, उंगली काट दी. But there was a lot of support. It didn't take time. Only about 8 months of no workshop, and then I was back at it.
God.
So that support was amazing. Family is crazy. Friends are mad.
Oh, that helps, I'm sure.
It helps a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes you wonder what they see in you because you're like, ये होएगा नहीं होएगा, and they're like, of course, तू कर तो रही है आधा चीज. You just have to take it few miles
no, but see,
more.
I tell you what, हर मतलब एक बग आइडिया होता है तो बहुत एक्साइटमेंट होती है, लेकिन जब एग्जीक्यूशन करना होता है तो फिर सच्चाई समझ में आती है कि रियल लाइफ सिचुएशन क्या है. कभी पैसे की इशू होती है, कभी वर्कर्स की इशू होती है, कभी टूल्स का वर्कशॉप, व्हाटएवर इट इज, देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ चैलेंजेस. सोर्सिंग मटेरियल आपके केस में. सो व्हाट आर द बिगेस्ट चैलेंजेस यू फेस इन योर बिजनेस?
To be honest, it is finding the right people to train. So that right now, like for example, right now I am here, so my workshop is closed. But if I were able to find one decent person who I could train
Correct.
and trust कि भाई इतना कर लेना, I will come back.
Correct, correct.
That helps in me growing my business.
करेक्ट.
So that is where I'm
तो scale करने के लिए
struggling
आपको
right
चाहिए.
now.
हाँ,
Yes,
right,
because
right.
machines तो है.
करेक्ट.
Machines की वजह से मेरा काम fast हो रहा है.
करेक्ट.
But if I add people who can switch on and switch off and follow instructions, I can produce more, I can grow my business.
Correct.
That is the path I need to concentrate on.
What about demand? Demand है आपके प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए
So,
कि आपको क्रिएट करनी
people
पड़
are
रही
moving away from wood.
Yes.
People are moving away
Yes.
from wood. And that does not, I mean, it is a big concern, but my aim is to get people back to at least having one item of wood in their house. I remember like when I used to go to my village house, वहाँ पे सब कुछ ही लकड़ी का था.
लकड़ी का.
And it was such a warm feeling. It was such a beautiful house or
Yeah.
makan or whatever you
Yeah.
call it, right? But now when you go to people's houses, you find only acrylic or you find plastic or you find those other engineered
Laminated
materials.
stuff, yeah.
And nothing against them. They are amazing. They help.
To look.
It's moving with times or whatever. But I think you should not leave the
Yeah.
amazing times
The
behind.
heritage and culture.
Yeah, so even if you have one photo frame now, let it come from the treasure chest. I tell you, it's going to be that one corner that will be a conversation starter.
Yeah.
वो तो notice होएगा ही. Rest of the house, of course, you've made a good setup. Of course, no doubt about it. But that add one more material, na?
Yeah.
You have this, that. Why not just have
Why
wood as
not?
well?
Yes.
It's a natural material.
Yeah. So I think people like you and I are very lucky that हमें family का support मिला. एक dream था उसको follow करने की, freedom,
True.
support, sometimes encouragement when it's not easy. तो आप मतलब हमारे जो youngsters हैं आजकल 20-21 साल के, काफ़ी लोगों को support नहीं मिलता. आइडिया बहुत बड़ा होता है, आइडिया बहुत यूनिक होता है जैसे आपका है, लेकिन सपोर्ट नहीं होता है. कभी फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट नहीं होता है, कभी इमोशनल सपोर्ट नहीं होता है, कभी बगिंग लोग होते हैं जो बोलते हैं ये तुमसे होगा नहीं, पैसे तुम कमाओगे नहीं, बिजनेस में क्यों जा रहे हो. सो व्हाट एडवाइस, बग एडवाइस वुड यू गिव टू यंगस्टर्स विद अ बग आइडिया?
So this was a line that I had told myself before taking the leap. I feel sometimes just because we are humans and just because we are different from animals because we can think, we waste a lot of time in thinking. कभी
Right.
थोड़ा कम सोचो और करो. I feel doing it will be more more of a lesson, whether good or bad.
Yeah.
You will reach your decision making faster. ये करना है, I'm good at it. ये नहीं करना नहीं होगा, छोड़ दो, आगे बढ़ो.
पर
वो
ज़्यादा
करने
ओवर
से
थिंकिंग नहीं
होएगा,
करनी चाहिए.
overthinking से नहीं
ओवर
होएगा.
थिंकिंग से नहीं होएगा.
That's what I feel.
वाओ वाओ. No, it's true, सच है, क्योंकि
Yeah.
हम कई बार हफ्ते महीने साल लगा देते हैं
In
ये
just
सोचने,
thinking.
हाँ कि करना चाहिए, करूँ, ट्राई करूँ, नहीं
Will I be
करूँ.
good at it? Won't I be good at it? ये क्या
एंड
बोलेगा, वो क्या
कंपैरिजन,
सोचेगा,
कंपैरिजन,
doesn't
उसने
matter.
ट्राई किया, उसका फेल हो गया, उसने ट्राई
Exactly.
किया, उसका फेल हो गया. कौन करता है इस एज पे, स्टेज पे, विदाउट पैसा, ये वो, so many things.
True.
You know, so I think that way you are blessed.
Yeah, absolutely. Touch wood. You need
That's
that
what
and go for that.
What about the bug future? What's your bug dream for your company?
Okay, so when I was small, the treasure chest was in my Dada Dadi's house. Every time I opened it, something amazing came out of it. I had no idea what was going to come out. कुछ ना कुछ, या तो अचार या तो something. It was just there. Okay. By the way, that treasure chest is in my house right now.
In your house?
In my house right now.
Wow. ले लिया दादा दादी का.
Yeah.
You will anyway have more memories and value for it
Yeah.
than even your dada dadi.
I'm
उनके लिए
sure-
तो एक
yeah.
piece
उनके
पड़ा
लिए
हुआ
it
है.
was just a piece of furniture. For
Correct,
me, it
correct.
is like childhood. से
Childhood
that
memories,
wonder, that
yeah.
amazement, everything is with it. Hence the company name.
Beautiful.
So I want people to feel अगर मैंने treasure chest खोला मेरा website या जो
Right.
भी कुछ ना कुछ amazing उनको
कुछ
मिलने
amazing.
वाला है.
Wow.
So whether it's furniture, this piece, or eventually, hopefully 5 years down the line, if some other artist is weaving something amazing, you should be able to find it at the treasure chest.
Yeah.
That amazingness you should find on the treasure
So
chest
lovely.
platform.
You know, a lot of these businesses in today's day and age, like Indian businesses, are becoming a source of Gaurav for the country. You know, so how do you think? Do you think your business also has a potential to do that?
अरे हाथ
be
का
in-
बना हुआ आइटम है खुद थोड़ा पसीना इसमें पसीना में थोड़ा सा ब्लड भी होएगा शायद वो जब तक नहीं आता है ना नाउ आई फील मजा नहीं आता है यू एंड देयर आर सो मेनी पीपल हु आर एंड नॉट जस्ट आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट लेबर क्लास कि और कुछ नहीं है तो मैं ये कर सकता हूँ आज ये करता हूँ कल वो करती हूँ नहीं नॉट लाइक दैट देयर आर पीपल हु आर कॉन्शियसली मेकिंग द डिसीजन ऑफ मूविंग इनटू doing wala jobs.
Correct.
I don't know if I'm being
Yeah,
clear,
yeah. So
but
you want
like
to use your hands, you
and
want
do
to
something.
feel
Yes,
the surface, the
yes,
texture of things. You
yes.
want to feel the smoothness or the roughness or whatever, and sensory work.
Yes,
Yes.
that's becoming a thing I've noticed.
Correct.
So I think moving towards if we now like I am not hiring people to do this. I'm doing this on my own. Of course, eventually I will hire.
But
people.
you're enjoying the
But
process.
I'm loving it. Yeah. So I know that there are people out there who are loving it. They
It's
just
like
need
doing
to.
pottery. You know, you feel that mitti with your hands, और वो suddenly कुछ बन जाता है.
Yeah.
A thing of value.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
people are getting into it. When they get into it, slowly,
आपकी
slowly.
smile देख के मेरे को समझ में आ रहा है that you are enjoying that process.
Yeah.
But the business challenge, what is the bug challenge?
So
You're not
making
able
it
to scale
is
right
one
now
thing,
because
not right now.
you don't have enough people to do
Right.
your job with you.
So, but which is why being here, being exposed to an MSME event,
Yes.
being here talking to you,
Yeah.
similar kind of people, they're
Yes.
doing so many different kind of businesses,
Yeah.
and you get to learn from their experience, and people are more than willing to share,
Of course.
and that's
yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
So when they tell you their experience, or they just generally say something, and कुछ तो the bulb goes on, like oh okay,
Penny drop.
maybe I should try
ये
that.
कर सकता तो मैं भी कर सकती हूँ. Yeah.
So that is helping a lot on this platform,
Right.
which is why I was here yesterday. I'm here today.
I saw you
and
yesterday,
I'm gaining a
yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
out of it. So that is going to put me on the right track again, where I can hopefully find more of these people who I told you want to get into it, but
Correct.
maybe have some sort
Yeah.
of reservations. Just get on with it.
I'm going to welcome you into the bug family by putting a badge on you. And after
you.
wearing this, I'd like you to look into the camera and say, I'm a bug hero.
I am a bug hero. You can be too. You should be.